Today, we will talk about the top 10 places to visit in Brazil. Famous for being home to one of the world's top football teams, the Rio de Janeiro Carnival, and the remarkable Iguazu Falls, Brazil is an exciting world travel destination. As South America's largest country, Brazil covers a majority of the continent's northeastern region and borders all of its countries except for Chile and Ecuador. From the Amazon rainforest in the north to the tropical beaches along the Atlantic, to the Pantanal wetlands and the vibrant metropolises of the southeast, there are plenty of interesting 10 places to visit in Brazil. 1. Paraty. A paradise of tropical Paraty is a popular tourist destination located along Brazil's green coast in the Rio de Janeiro state. Also spelled Paraty, this, waterfalls, emerald sea, and coastal mountains. Beautiful City is a former Portuguese colony established on the shores of the Bay of Ilha Grande. The heart of Paraty is its historic center, with cobbled streets and multicolored colonial houses, many of which now serve as bed and breakfast accommodations called pousadas. Some of the most visited attractions here are the colonial defense forts that still boast original walls and cannons. The historic center of Paraty is pedestrian only. 2. Recife. Nicknamed the Venice of Brazil because of its numerous waterways and bridges, Recife is the capital of the Pernambuco state and one of the largest and most important cities on Brazil's northeastern coast. Situated amid tropical forests with many islands and rivers, Recife is an interesting place to visit because of its historic old town, beaches, and vibrant culture. Recife was a Dutch colony during the early 17th century, and nowhere is this more evident than the city's historic district, where many colonial buildings still remain. Some of the most significant structures include the oldest synagogue in the Americas and one of Brazil's most beautiful Baroque churches, the Franciscan Convent of St. Anthony. 3. Chapada Diamantina National Park. Created in 1985 to protect, preserve, and promote its spectacular scenery and rich ecosystems, Chapada Diamantina National Park lies in the northeast of Brazil in the center of the state of Bahia. Popular among nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts, the park encompasses everything from dramatic mountain ranges and sweeping valleys to teeming rivers and towering waterfalls. As it is set atop of a plateau, the park is very mountainous, with its tallest peaks reaching more than 2,000 meters. 4. Olinda. One of Brazil's best preserved colonial cities, Olinda is located on the country's Atlantic coast in the northeastern state of Pernambuco. Founded by the Portuguese in the early 16th century, the city served as the state's capital until it was burned by the Dutch, thereafter losing its sovereignty to its nearby neighbor, Recife. Perched on a picturesque hilltop surrounded by trees, Olinda's historic downtown is a treasure trove of colonial churches, colorful old houses, and numerous artisan studios. Because of its love affair with art, Olinda packs many shops and markets selling paintings, ceramics, sculptures, and handicrafts. 5. Pantanal. Covering a vast swath of western Brazil, as well as parts of Paraguay and Bolivia, the Pantanal is the world's largest and most diverse tropical wetland area. Due to its stunning scenery and incredible wildlife, the region is increasingly popular to visit, although its remote and watery nature does pose a few challenges. During the rainy season, around 80% of the floodplains are submerged, so the only way to get around is by plane or boat. It is worth it, however. The endless marshes and grasslands are home to an astounding array of fauna and flora. 6. Florianopolis. The capital of Santa Catarina State, Florianopolis lies in the south of Brazil, with half of the city set on the mainland and the other on a beautiful island. Due to its scenic setting, it is a very popular tourist destination and is widely considered one of the best places to live in the country. An important economic, cultural, and political center, Florianopolis is a modern city with lots of large shopping malls and chic restaurants, as well as lively bars and nightclubs. 7. Manaus. The capital of the Amazonas state in northwestern Brazil, Manaus is an important tourist destination because it serves as a gateway to the Amazon rainforest. As a result of the region's flourishing rubber industry during the early 20th century, Manaus today is northern Brazil's largest metropolitan area, featuring distinguished landmarks like the Amazonas Opera House, the Adolfo Lisboa Market, and the Rio Negro Palace. 8. Salvador. A historic old city, beautiful beaches, lively culture, and one of the world's biggest carnival celebrations all fashioned Salvador into one of Brazil's top tourist destinations. One of the oldest cities in the Americas, Salvador is Brazil's third largest city and the capital of the Bahia state. Formerly a major center of the sugar and slave trade, Salvador today still bears traces of its history in Pelourinho, or Old City, which features colonial architecture, stunning churches and plazas where important events once occurred. Also found in the Old Quarter are many restaurants, bars, art galleries, and handicraft shops. Contrastively, Salvador's New City District is where all the modern-day developments of shopping megaplexes, entertainment venues, golf courses, and residential neighborhoods are located. 9. Foz do Iguaçu. One of the most awe-inspiring natural wonders in the world, Iguazu Falls straddles the Argentine-Brazilian border. It is often compared to Niagara Falls and Victoria Falls, such as its staggering size and scale. Surrounded by dense rainforest, its endless series of cascades stretch for almost 3 kilometers, making it the largest waterfall system in the world. Every second, incalculable gallons of water from the Iguazu River course over the Parana Plateau, plunging onto the rocks and pools below. While 80% of the falls are in Argentina, it is the Brazilian side that offers the most spectacular views, with Devil's Throat Canyon being the highlight. 10. Rio de Janeiro. There is no destination on Earth more animated and exciting than Rio de Janeiro. Located in southeastern Brazil, Rio de Janeiro is the most visited city of South America due to its famous mountains, beaches, and carnival festival. Rio de Janeiro is situated on one of the world's largest harbors, surrounded by natural attractions that include the Sucurloaf and Corcovado Mountains and famous beaches like Copacabana and Ipanema. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.